I know you're into sports. Would you ever tap into the WNBA?
Yeah, I mean, I rock with the WNBA.
Who are your favorite players? Go 5. Hurry up.
Angel Reese, Flau'jae. Shout out to Flau'jae.
She's not even in the WNBA.
You just said who's my favorite player?
WNBA.
Oh, players. Oh, like WNBA players?
WNBA.
Yeah, okay. Relax.
Go ahead.
Angel Reese, first and foremost, is my dog. Shout out to Angel Reese. Sabrina's like that.
Okay.
Shout out to Sabrina.
Chill.
Asia's one of them ones.
Okay.
Shout out to Stewie as well, WNBA champion.
Okay.
Shout out to Jonquel Jones, also one of them ones. Shout out to Lexi Brown, she one of them ones.
Okay.
Yeah, I love the WNBA, man.
Have you been to a game?
I have many, yeah.
When? When was the last game you been to?
This season.
When was the
I
last...
feel like she thought she had me. She was about to be like, gotcha.
When was the last game you've been to?
I went to multiple games this season. Shout out to
What was the
Liberty.
last game you've been to?
By the way, the WNBA champion, New York Liberty. Right before the playoffs, they played the Sparks, and this is right. I'm trying to think about the juncture point in the season, but when the Liberty played the Sparks, I was there.
I don't believe you. Are you gonna go to some games this year?
Of course. Are you gonna have me out?
Yeah, courtside. You need tickets. You need all the bros tickets.
Yeah, I do actually.
All 10 bros.
Yeah, but we don't. You see how handsome everybody is. We only sit courtside. So.
All right.
You know how like.
Would you guys date an athlete? Would y'all date athletes? Yeah, sure. Oh look, yeah. They're coming to the baddies.
You know how like when NBA players are playing on the court, like they like be looking for the baddies in the stands. Like we really could be that for the WNBA. Like me and all the bros would just give.
Do you know everybody's and most of the women in the WNBA are over 6 feet. So like, you guys are scratching the surface there.
Well, listen, I like to say
it's tough for you. It's gonna be tough for you. That's all I'm saying.
Okay. Thank you for that. Appreciate it.
But I can help you out. There might be some tall. Would you date a woman taller than you?
Of course.
Okay. So yeah, there might be women out there that are looking for a short king.
Yeah. Again, I'm not gonna claim the short king. I actually rebuke that in Jesus' name. However, there are certainly women in the WNBA who are gorgeous, and like me and all of the bros really would be down to be the baddies for the WNBA.
So,
yeah, like we'll get fly,
comfy baddies.
Yeah, facts.
That's gonna be your name.
Yeah, the comf baddies.
Yeah. Comf baddies.
Well, I really am like Joe said, I really am a baddie for real.
What makes you a baddie?
Well, I just live a baddie lifestyle,
You're like a bougie, bad and bougie.
I wouldn't call myself bougie, but I am a baddie though.
What makes you a baddie? Like, what does that mean?
It's more of like a...
Clear that up, because they're gonna think you're sassy.
That's fine if they think that. I mean, it's more of just a vibe, an aura. You know what I'm saying? Like, I'm just somebody who the baddies get it. And if you don't get it,
I want to know. If you don't get it, you don't get it.
If you don't get it, then
the girls that get it, get it.
You might not be a baddie.
Oh.
The baddies get it though. The baddies get it.
So guys can be baddies.
Of course.
Oh, so the girls are just not the baddies.
No,
okay.
No, women are the baddies, but certain men can like transcend.
Like, what makes you the ultimate baddie? Like,
well, I didn't say I was the ultimate. Now, don't do. I just said I'm a baddie.
Are your guys baddies? Are you guys baddies?
I mean, some of them, right?
I don't think so.
Any baddies over there? No, they all said
nobody's baddies but you.
You're not. I mean, not nobody, but I am a baddie for sure. It's more so just like a vibe.
Okay, so we're gonna get you courtside to a game.
Yeah, I mean, I have been.
Well, we're gonna get the baddie.
Yeah, the comf bros
need
to be
baddies
there, for sure.
You guys, I can't wait to see you guys at the game.
No, we'd love to be there when the Liberty play the Sky, perhaps.
Yeah, or whenever you're in LA or Chicago.
LA? Don't you play in Chicago?
Yeah, I'm just saying, like, you're worldwide. You say you're international. You're global.
I am a freaking
You're
flyer.
worldwide. You're a freaking flyer.
That is.
So I feel like you're everywhere. I got to catch you when I can.
No, facts.
So I'll let you know the schedule. The schedule
Please.
just came out today. So
who are you most excited to play?
I don't have anybody I'm super excited to play. I'm just ready to play.
That was the most PR answer I ever heard.
It's not PR.
You don't be like, you don't see a schedule and be like, ooh, we got a game on this day. Like, I can't wait to play.
No, I don't even know. I just saw the schedule today.
Oh, all right. Well,
I hope to see you at the game.
Oh, I'll be there.
Okay. Make sure you have your best fit on, too.
Of course.
Look like a baddie.
I mean, I try.
It seems like you've interviewed every celebrity. Is there somebody that you look forward to, like, interviewing?
Yeah,
who's like on your list?
There's so many people that are on my list. I'm sure a lot of the same people you'd like to have on your show. But some of the people who I'd like to have on my show, I know wouldn't necessarily be wanted by the audience per se. They're just people who I would enjoy to have conversations with. Because at the end of the day, like, the show is just a vessel for good conversations. So, like, on 360, I would love to interview, of course, some of the greats, Jay and B and Drake and Kendrick and all of these people. But beyond them, there's a bunch of people who I'd love to have on the show that I don't know that the masses would enjoy, but I would.
Like who?
Like, I'd love to have a conversation with a guy named Nathan Fielder.
Who's that?
He's a multi-creative, like an actor kind of guy. Shout out to Nathan Fielder. I'd love to have an interview with Barbara Walters, you know, rest in peace. Diane Sawyer, you know, like, there's a lot of journalists that I love as well, that I would love to have conversations with. So yeah, I'd talk to anybody, you know.
Have you ever been starstruck or like nervous interviewing somebody?
No, I haven't, thankfully. I haven't ever been starstruck, no. Nervous, very, very, very rarely. Just because by virtue of this, like, my preparation, like, I feel like when you really prepare, and I'm sure this translates on the basketball side, but like when you really feel prepared,
yeah,
like, it kind of sidelines those nerves, you know.
When you started, what was like the, I guess, interview that kind of got you like popping?
So I've been
or like
at
viral.
This, yeah. So I've been at this for a very long time.
How long?
10 years.
Really?
I started as an unpaid intern a decade ago, which is crazy to think. But the first like real viral moment I had was a clip with me and Ray J.
Mm-hmm.
And Ray
J,
you
broke his glasses.
Yeah.
I remember that. Why'd you do that?
Well,
what was the story behind that?
Well, it really played out exactly like how it appeared in real life. Like, he told me his glasses were unbreakable. And so I don't know why he said that, because they weren't. But then I broke them. And we made an internet classic moment. Shout out to Ray J, man. That's somebody I can call a friend as well. But that was probably the first like real viral moment of my career. Mm-hmm. And yeah, it's just sometimes I watch it and I still laugh at it, because I'd be like, I still don't know why it happened. But shout out to Ray J.
When you had Glow on your when you interviewed Glow, that was the first time you ever heard her accent?
No, it wasn't the first time I ever heard her accent, but it was the first time I had ever like had a conversation.
Because I feel like you couldn't keep it together. You were so like
because you know what it was like.
What was it?
I had never really heard someone with such a strong Memphis accent in person, besides like a Yo Gotti. But it was just funny because like it kind of catches you off guard, because you'll be hearing like words that just sound like regular, and then like boom, Memphis accent out of nowhere. So it was just kind of catching me off guard. It's just like when you just insert an R into a word, like instead of music, it becomes music. Like
music. Yeah,
you just don't expect this, and when it happens, it was just funny. Shout out to Glow.
Have you ever had a crush on anybody that you've interviewed?
Never.
You sure?
Yeah, I'm sure. When you say crush though, like what does that mean?
Showed interest.
Like, I show deep interest in the preparation and research.
No, that's not what I'm saying. Stop trying to be so technical.
No.
No, yeah.
What are you asking me? Have I ever crushed on, as in like, have I ever liked anybody?
Yeah.
Well, I like all my guests. I wouldn't have them on the show if I didn't like them. Every person that's been on the show I've liked, just, you know, like love their music or like their movies, books.
Has anybody ever shot their shot at you on your show?
Shot their shot at me on the show?
Mm-hmm. Not or off the show.
Well, what's the question? On the show?
Both.
Never.
Off the show too.
Off the show. Has anyone ever shot their shot? Meaning what?
Stop trying to break shit
I just know, for clarity's sake.
Like, every 5 seconds you're trying to break down what I'm saying.
Well, I would never want to misinterpret.
Has anybody ever shot their shots off the show, off camera, that you've interviewed? Yes or no?
Has anybody ever shot their shot?
Did you get your degree or not?
No, I did. No, for sure.
So what don't you understand?
No, I just want to make sure I'm clear.
Okay, let's hear.
Has anybody ever shot their shot? I would say no.
I don't believe you.
Well, don't ask me a question if you don't think I'm going to tell you the truth. I'm an honest person.
I don't feel like you are.
No, I'm an open book.
Okay. whatever. Because you keep trying to beat around every question I'm asking you.
It's not even that.
Dissect every question I'm asking you.
It's not even.
What is it?
You do know I'm one of his children, right?
We all are.
No, I just wanted to make sure you knew that. That was it.
Who's the nicest person that you've ever interviewed?
The nicest? Definitely not you. That's for sure.
You haven't interviewed me.
I just did like 2 weeks ago at Complex.
Not really. That wasn't a real one, but go ahead.
That wasn't an interview?
No.
What was it?
Just keep going.
The nicest person I've ever... Everybody's pretty cool. Like, everybody's always, like, showing love for real.
Has anybody ever been rude? Or you had, like, a bad experience, like they can never come back?
Before we move on, the nicest. I want to say shout to DJ Khaled. Khaled is like super hospitable. Like we shot the interview at his crib, and like after we shot that interview, like we had dinner at his crib. Like his chef made like a 9-course meal, and it was the best dinner I've ever eaten in my entire life. So like that was an experience where I was like, okay, this is dope. Like shout to Khaled. So nice, I would say Khaled. Has anybody? What was the second word?
Has anybody been like rude to you? You don't have to say who, but like, have you had a bad experience or like?
No, I've never.
Somebody's hasn't given you like good energy.
I mean, maybe, but like I would say like everybody's human at the end of the day, and so like not every day is somebody's day. So like I would never hold it against somebody if they were having like a tough day. I've definitely had some people who maybe at the beginning were like a little hesitant, but as the conversation went, like they kind of opened up and we vibed.
That's good. That's cool. Yeah. The Unapologetically Angel Show is now sponsored by PrizePicks, America's #1 daily fantasy sports app with over 5 million active members. With the basketball season in full swing and holiday hoops are hotter than ever right now, now is the best time to get in on the fun.
Think Steph Curry will get more than 4 3-pointers next week? Anthony Edwards for more than 27 points? Cook up hot takes with your friends. Win real money this basketball season when you and your crew run your game on PrizePicks. I have always been all in on Steph and his threes. I am all in this week for Josh Hart to have more than 10 rebounds. I am all in on Jalen Brunson scoring more than 25 points. PrizePicks is the easiest and most exciting way to play daily fantasy sports. PrizePicks invented the flex play, which means you can still cash out if your lineup isn't perfect. You can double your money even if one of your picks doesn't hit. You can now win up to 100 times your money on PrizePicks with as little as 4 correct picks. That's right, only 4 correct picks. Have I mentioned PrizePicks puts their members first, so all withdrawals are fast, safe, and secure. When your picks hit, you can get your money in as quick as 15 minutes. That's right, as quick as 15 minutes. Download the PrizePicks app today and use code ANGEL and get $50 instantly when you play $5. That's code ANGEL, ANGEL on PrizePicks to get $50 instantly when you play $5. You don't even need to win to receive the $50 bonus. It's guaranteed. PrizePicks, run your game.